Hello and welcome back to the Project Hercules engine build diaries. I've got some more exciting posts through today from Boyer Bransden Electronic Ignitions, who I've been working with to kind of get some kind of ignition system for the mighty Hercules single cylinder bike. And they've been absolutely fantastic. So I've got to give a great shout out to Kevin, particularly at Boyer Bransden. Not only did they work with me to kind of test a few of my setup things. You may remember an earlier video on this plate here, which has got the magnets on. So not only have they tested it, but they've sent it back with handwritten notes on and little stickers on where the pickup coil needs to be mounted, so we've got the right static advance. It's just really nice to see that. It wasn't just a case of we'll buy one of our boxes and it might work and it might not. There's a handwritten wiring diagram for how to do two 6-volt coils in parallel, because I've got a twin plug head and I intend to use it. Where to wire in the pickup, where to wire in the black box, the fuse. They've even written the rating of the fuse on there, 5 amp fuse. So it's really nice to see. And similarly, it's not just here's a one size fits everything set of instructions. That's not the one we're using. This is the one we're using, a few notes on it, and it's just great to see. So thanks ever so much for that, assuming it works. Of course, if it doesn't work, then well, then it's different. So what's in the box? Well, a custom made pickup coil. This is the coil that we were experimenting with, that's been put into a weatherproof enclosure that will be on the outside of the bike. What I plan to do with that is to make probably a stainless steel external shell for it, so I can screw it to the outside of the engine. That shouldn't be too difficult. Plenty of wire there to run it off to the black box. I bought a couple of spark plug caps, because the plug caps I've got are all right angle caps, and the head itself, as you can see, is quite deep. So by putting the long caps in, I think that'll work better. And the two coils will be on the headstock, which will just be about here. So there'll be nice short leads into the two coils side by side. Into the two spark plugs. What am I talking about? From the two coils to the two spark plugs to ignite the engine. The two coils are here. They're nice Lucas, or rather Lucas type coils. So they're the silver, shiny silver coils that look quite nice. Give it sort of a bit of a retro look. Like that. So there'll be a pair of those mounted just up under the headstock. And of course there is the Boyer Bransden ignition unit itself, which will ignite the bike. That's the gubbins that does all of the stuff, and that's the black box in there that will do the business that I wire into the bike. It is a negative earth setup. I'm going to wire it as negative earth, and that takes care of all of the ignition. All I need to do is to make sure that when I fit this into the timing cover and the timing case, that the magnets don't foul the outside of the timing cover as they go around. And if I do, I just take a light skim off the back of this plate to give it some clearance. That's probably one of the next jobs, along with a couple of other bits on the timing case, which again is almost finished. More on that to follow. So there we go, exciting post. Thanks again to Boyer Bransden. They've been excellent to deal with. And if I was starting again, I'd go the same route. Thanks for watching.